Good morning and welcome back to Dustinbed. Today I have... get over here. I have records to talk about. More specifically, Walmart is doing exclusive pressings for a kind of Black Friday thing. And it started November 11th of 2020 if you're watching this in the future. If it's too much in the future, you missed out. But if it's just a little bit in the future, you might be able to get these. So that's fun. But yeah, they're doing these exclusive pressings of a bunch of albums, and they are only $15 right now each. And I'll yeah, let's talk about it now. So I went into the sale only wanting a couple records, but there was a couple others that I wanted, but they didn't have on their website, and I was like, well, I'll stop into the Walmart and check it out. And I go in, and I'm trying to find the records, and I find them on an end cap, and I look, and they have way more than their website said that they had, and they had everything I wanted, so I kind of got everything I wanted, which is awesome, but also money. So let's go into it a little bit. We have this Jimi Hendrix record. I believe it's just called Freedom. Yeah, Freedom Atlanta Pop Festival. And it's on this exclusive... What? Is it showing? Exclusive, red, white, and clear vinyl. Yeah, white vinyl, and then red, white, and blue swirls on it. So that's kind of fun. And it's basically... Oops, I'm showing off another one. It's basically just a live performance, I believe. Let me see. Recorded at the Atlanta Pop Festival in Byron, Georgia, July 4th of 1970. So here's the track list there. It's just a 1 LP set, but it's got a lot of the songs that you'd want to hear from Jimi. Got another rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Let me see. Straight Ahead's the only one that I'm not super familiar with. Everything else is your normal Jimi fare, I guess. But I'm looking forward to checking this out because I haven't heard much of Jimi's live stuff, in all honesty. I'm gonna go ahead and open each of these so we can check out the vinyl together. Excuse me in advance while I shuffle around and try to get these going, but in the meantime, let's talk about Jimi a little bit, or at least my... Oh, come back. Come back. There we go. At least my experience with Jimi. Jimi Hendrix was probably one of my first artists that I really fell for, other than Black Sabbath, actually. I don't know, I forget what I started with. I think it was a greatest hits, but I was just, I don't know, his style just really stuck to me, and it I don't know, it when I was a kid I loved Jimi Hendrix. I had a ton of t-shirts, and I would listen to all of his albums, I would listen to Are You Experienced constantly. But anyway, really, really talented guy. And he's got a lot of live performances, which is surprising to me. I'm always... I don't know, it doesn't... What am I trying to say exactly? It's weird that from that time period there's so many nice sounding live performances, but anyway. Good for them to put this in a nice sleeve, yeah, they're called the quality record pressing sleeves. They're the rice paper inners without there's no paper, so you're not going to get crumbs. Come back. You're not going to get crumbs on your records, which is nice. That's a fun colorway on there. This reminds me of... Nobody's going to get this reference, so I apologize in advance, but there's this band called Vile Creature, and they're really cool, doomy, sludgy stuff, and they put out a trans flag vinyl, and it looked a lot like this, and it was awesome. But here's this one here. Blue label on the front, red label on the back, and they reverse the colors. That's kind of fun. But yeah, so Jimi Hendrix, Freedom, the Atlanta, oh, get in there, the Atlanta Pop Festival live performance. Get in there. But yeah, there's one. Let me excuse my crumbly noises. I just shot that last video, and this is the next video, basically. This is one of the ones I really wanted. A Love Supreme on like an exclusive blue vinyl. I already, oh, come back. Come back. I already own this record, but I hear this pressing of it sounds really good because it uses the same plates. It uses the same stampers as the new, what is it called? Acoustic Sounds pressing, I believe. And I think the Target exclusive vinyl also used the same stampers. So basically they all sound the same in theory, but this was $15 instead of like, what is it? Well, it was sold out for a long time. I believe at the time of recording it might be available again. Anyway, I wanted to get this and try it out and see how it sounded, and I figured the other pressing that I have I could give to somebody or sell it off down the line or something, and then just have this as my main pressing. But just off the bat, it seems like good. I mean, they put it in a gatefold, which is always welcome. You'll see in a sec that that's not always a given. Oops. Let me. I opened this one differently than I opened the first one, so I gotta be a little more careful. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm a dork and I like to save my hype stickers, so I have to be careful about how I do it so I can actually keep the hype sticker. Coltrane is my jazz dad. Coltrane is like my favorite jazz dude ever. Like, pretty much anything I hear with Coltrane is like my jam. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, A Love Supreme is incredible. My Favorite Things is incredible. Giant Steps is incredible. Ascension is incredible. Oh, you name it. Oh, what's that one he did with the Coltrane Quartet? I just got it pretty recently. The name escapes me right now, but actually Acoustic Sounds put it out. That was awesome. You name it, man. Coltrane was incredibly talented, and it's a shame that he passed so early, much like Hendrix, actually. Kind of a connection there. This did not come in a nice sleeve. It came in one of those janky paper sleeves, but it's on a pretty blue vinyl, and you see that's why we like rice paper sleeves, because you don't get little crispy bits. You hate to see it. But yeah, it's a nice blue pressing there. Hopefully it sounds like the one that I was talking to you about earlier. I'm seeing a sterling stamp on here, but I'm also seeing a weird groove in the record. I need to listen to this as soon as possible so I can maybe return it if there's an issue here, because I do see something going on. Ook. Ook. Tried to say oof. But anyway, A Love Supreme is fantastic. It kind of plays like one long piece. At least it feels like a movement with like multiple, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but it feels very connected in and of itself, but not quite one long stream of consciousness. Anyway, great record. please buy it. Please listen to it. It's awesome. Up next is MJ, Dangerous. This is one that I kind of wanted, and what am I trying to say? I've never actually heard all of this album. The one song that I'm super familiar with is Remember the Time. I love Remember the Time, but I need to hear the rest of this, and I figured for $15, it's 2 records. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, I can pass it on at some point in the future. But Off the Wall, MJ's Off the Wall, fantastic record. Like, it's so funky. It's like the perfect mix of like disco and funk. It's like, man, I don't know what kind of person MJ was, but now that he's dead, I can guilt-free listen to all of his music. That's my theory, at least. Man, speaking of guilt-free listening to music, Morrissey, what are you doing being alive, dude? That's so bad. Anyway, this is on like a silver vinyl. If I had monetization, I would lose it. Oh, that's cool. So it is in janky paper sleeves, but like they're photo sleeves, so it makes up for it. Also, I'm wondering with this being silver, if it's going to be the nice metallic silver, if it's going to be the like normal silver. So I guess we'll find out right now. It is the normal silver, which is fine, but I would have been super excited for that metallic silver. That you remember that Death's Magnetic Shroud video I did not too long ago, and that had the metallic gold? That would be cool in a metallic silver. But anyway, Remember the Time. I can't wait to check this album out and see how I like it. Came out in 91. Same year as not Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's same year as Nevermind, which is also, I mean, they're both celebrating their 30th anniversaries this year, which is pretty fun. I bet this got a little bit, well, I mean, I guess they're 2 different crowds that are listening to Michael Jackson and Nirvana, but I like both, so I don't know. I wonder if it got a little bit upstaged or something. I'm not really sure, like, sales figures for either album. I know, I keep wanting to call it Smells Like Teen Spirit. I mean, I know Nevermind sold, like, 1,000,000 copies, but anyway. Gray vinyl, pretty fun. And nice lyric sheets. I always like lyric sheets, and it's nice that they, I mean, if they're going to give you a paper sleeve, they might as well make it like a printed sleeve. So that's cool. Getting some static issues though, which is not fun. Also, it's kind of disappointing that they put this in a large single sleeve rather than doing a gatefold. The gatefold would have been awesome, especially because they would be charging $34 basically for this record, but that's neither here nor there. This is the last one that I really wanted, but they didn't have it on their website, so I was really excited that they had it in store, and that's Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. Heck yeah. It was really cool. This might be, is it blasphemous to say that I like this more than Blizzard of Oz? Because I think I like it more than Blizzard of Oz. I mean, you go from, I can't read backwards, but you go from Over the Mountain to Flying High Again. That's a winning combination. And then You Can't Kill Rock and Roll is a pretty fun song too. You got Believer. It's all good songs, especially the title track. Like, good album, Ozzy. Good for you. Proud of you. Let me, there we go. Nice. Oh, cool. Another picture sleeve. That's cool. And then another, it's like a lyric sheet. So that's fun. You know, like I said, if you're gonna do a normal paper sleeve, put lyrics on it, you know? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's cool looking. Check that out. The classic Jet Records labels on there. But yeah, so that's all the records that I got. They did, I believe they did 25 pressings. Off the top of my head, I know they did like the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, the 10 Things I Hate About You soundtrack. They did a Motley Crue greatest hits. They did quite a few different albums for this, different genres, which is pretty cool. But these are the 4 that I wanted and the 4 that I got, so worked out pretty well. Got our Jimmy boy. Oops. Oh, we got our Coltrane boy. We got our MJ boy. We got our Ozzy boy. Yeah, the gang's all here. And then lastly, real quick, this isn't a part of this, but I'm not going to show this off otherwise, so I figured I'd shout it out. Unfortunately, Margot, let me get that in there. I'm not 100% on how to pronounce her last name, so I just want to call her Margot for the sake of it. Margot recently passed away, I believe, a couple days ago at this point. I'm recording this on the 14th. Actually, I had to check the date. I'm recording this on the 14th, and she passed away recently. And I hadn't had this record, and I've been wanting it for a long time, and I've just been putting it off. And I figured she passed away, and you know, I figure her family's probably getting royalties for these, so that kind of helps out for them, I guess. And it's a great album, and I've been wanting it for a long time. It's a is it Sundays? Yeah, Sundazed. Sorry, Sundays put it out. It's like the rare mono mix of it. It's just on black vinyl, so I'm not gonna check it or like show it off or anything, but definitely check out Take a Picture if you haven't heard it. It's a nice mix of like kind of a like psychedelic kind of poppy kind of let me read the hype sticker, and that might give us a better way of describing it. Take a Picture blends Margot's infectious and highly intelligent songcraft with her absolutely unique voice, which is true. She's got like this nice, airy, like angelic voice, I guess you would want to say. She sounds great on this, but they describe it as girl group innocence and seductive torch, which I guess I agree with. She definitely has like this. I'm failing to find words, but angelic is really the way that I feel it sounds. It's lovely. Soft rock. Yeah, I guess I would go with that. So like soft rock, poppy, a little bit psychedelic. I mean, of the time, it came out in '68, and it feels very like late '60s vibe, and it's very good. Sunday Morning is a classic. Definitely check that out, but I just wanted to stick this in there real quick just because of what had happened recently, and I figured I should show it off. But anyway, that's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe if this is your thing. I'm going to be posting more record videos as I get more records. I actually have more records off camera that I need to unbox, so that way I can check them out. They've just been sitting over there, and I'm like, I'm going to show them off on camera, and then I'll listen to them, and then life happens, and I don't do that. So that'll be coming up if you want to check those out. Be sure to comment if you participated in the Walmart Black Friday sale for the records, or even the other stuff. I'm curious on what you guys got. hopefully your Walmart was as nice as mine, and a lady had to help me find this section, and she was cool. So hopefully your experience was equally nice. And yeah, thanks for watching, and good night.